Hello everyone. So I think this is probably one of the most important videos that I've ever made. And it's relevant to what's going on in our culture right now. So I want to challenge a myth today. I want to destroy a myth. And that is this idea that romantic love is the sole joy in life. And if you haven't got a romantic relationship, then your life is basically meaningless. And while I don't think there's anything necessarily wrong with romantic love, I think it's a beautiful thing. I do think there's a problem when you tell people that it's like you're telling people to put all of their eggs into one basket. And I think you do people a disservice when you tell them that this is the only source of joy in life, because I think people pay far too much. I think people pay far less attention to some of the other joys in life, like work and creativity and making a difference and spirituality and traveling and friendship. There are so many joys in life. Life is great, and it's there are so many interesting places to go. There are so many interesting people to meet. There are so many interesting books to read. And you can make a difference with your life. You can make a positive difference. And just you could be the guy that works at the homeless shelter, and you're helping the homeless. That is a beautiful. That makes your life really meaningful, even if you haven't got a relationship. So it's interesting because this video was inspired by this book that I've been reading, and this is a book called Solitude by a psychologist called Anthony Storr, and it's really interesting. And he basically said in this book he basically says that this idea, that romantic love is the sole joy in life. He said this is a modern one, and it hasn't always been the case. And he said if you look into the past, and if you look into ancient philosophers and mystics and scientists from the 1700s, all of these people were celibate and single by choice. I mean, if you look at philosophers like Descartes, Spinoza, Immanuel Kant, Leibniz, and the list goes on. But all of these men, all of these philosophers, were single by choice, because in the past there was this idea that when you that you need to you need your name to live on. When you have kids, your name will live on. Your name will live on through your children. But if you're a philosopher, you don't need that, because your name will live on through your works, through your books. Like Immanuel Kant is still every everyone who learns about philosophy knows who Immanuel Kant is. So his name has lived on. But yeah, and then if you look at like some of the most deeply religious people throughout history have all been celibate. Look at look at the monks and the mystics of the Middle Ages. In the past, that there was a tradition for religious people to go off on their own into the woods or into the desert or into the forest, and to contemplate the meaning of life and to become one with God. So, and you can find examples of people who are single and happy everywhere. You know, so yeah, this is just it's a bit of a rambly video, but I think it's an important video that needs to be made. So yeah, take care.